What were your first thoughts on Hulk Hogan when you met Terry?
Huge.
Ha!
Huge. Beautiful guy. Beautiful man. Great father. And before I met my husband, I had never seen the greatest father in my whole lifetime. I met him.
Right.
I couldn't believe it. He's like 100% the best dad. He's a great guy.
How did Randy get along with him? Because I know that in the past they had a lot of tension between each other, and I know it's still today there's tension between the two, just because they're both superstars, and
It's competition.
that's just right. Exactly.
It's competition. Everybody wants to be the king of the ring, and he, Hogan is always going to be Hogan.
Right.
And Randy's always going to be Randy. And, the crazy thing is we used to hang out with them every day.
Right.
And wrestling would come around on Monday, and they want to kill each other.
Right.
What is happening here? I don't know. I just think it's a love-hate relationship.
Right.
They love each other, but they get sick of each other. I think Hogan... Randy and Hogan think that... I'm sure you saw the video with Hogan where he thinks that Randy thinks it's his fault with the Elizabeth thing.
Right.
Well, I don't think that's the case. I think Randy he doesn't have that many friends, and he really loves Hogan in his heart.
Right.
And I don't know. I don't know what it is. I haven't lived it, so I have no idea what they're doing.
What are your first thoughts when you met Ric Flair? What were your thoughts on Ric?
Woo!
Now he had to hit on you.
Besides, you ripped my shirt off on camera. Anyway.
Right.
No, I'm impressed because those are the people that I watched growing up. And I think wrestling is missing today more of the show. The Ric Flairs, the people dressing up. That's why when I did my costumes and I did Randy's costumes and we worked together.
Right.
If you noticed when he came back, I wanted to make us the old school wrestling tool. When kids buy your doll, they get a cool coat inside there or a cool,
right.
Something extra special for the kids,
Did you actually do some of the clothes designing?
I designed all the clothes besides another friend of his, Michael Braun.
Right.
And then, so either outfits would match, and so that's what we did. I think we had a winning team, we did good together.
Eric Bischoff, what were your first thoughts on him?
I don't think I could ever impress Eric.
Uh-huh.
I always felt like I wasn't good enough for Eric. He really made me happy one day. He never really talked to me very much, and then after the Charles Robinson match,
right,
he came up to me and he was like, ah! And I was like, wow, 'cause it really made me feel good because, I don't know what I can say in here.
Oh, you totally curse and everything.
I fucked up a lot.
Right.
every 5 minutes I'm fucking up, and it's just like because everything's so tense and I get nervous and then you weren't here, and then the whole spot got fucked up, and then when I got in the back, sorry.
Right.
I was new to the whole thing. I got thrown in the fire the first day I walked out. I had no training, I just wanted to be with Randy on the road. Right. And that was all.
Now, do you agree with the theory that the inmates ran the asylum, so to speak, where the boys basically were in control of Eric Bischoff? You hear a lot of stories that, Nash and Hall had his ear, and then Hogan had his ear, and
You can't let anybody have your ear unless you want them to have your ear. I mean, if you're going to run a business and you're going to do your thing, then I don't think anybody can budge your ear. I'm sure that there's influence.
Right.
But when you're as big as Eric Bischoff and you're running the show, then I guess, whatever came out was on him then. And if it was the other guy's opinion and it came out wrong, then you took the opinion. So.
True. What are your thoughts on Kevin Nash?
Love him. I love Kevin Nash.
Scott Hall, too.
Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, all of them. I love doing autograph sessions with my friend Rob and Kevin.
Right.
We have good times. It's fun to be. I'm just like one of the boys. I like hanging out with those guys.
Right. You talked briefly about your match with referee Charles Robinson. It was I think Slamboree '99, right? What are your memories of that match?
It was the best. I would really love Charles, and I think that for him to be able to be his guy,
right,
and for his moment in the sun, the way it was, I mean, I had to stop myself from almost crying sometimes during the match because, when he was doing the dance and stuff, because it made me feel good. And when we were training for the match in that hot box I told you about,
right,
we were dying, and he was so excited, and he was so excited. 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 And he was so exci I mean, to wear the coat, to do the woo, to do the thing, you know, he really loved it. It was good for him.
Was it a good match? I mean, as far
I had
as
a
you
great
were concerned?
match. I would love to see if I had time to be able to wrestle and someone actually teach me. I can pick stuff up. I just never have the time because no one ever shows me.
Right.
That's
Was
all.
it Molly Holly who actually trained you for that match?
I
then,
think
or-
you know me. I've only been trained seriously 10 times.
Wow.
That's it.
That's-
All the other stuff is just winging it.
Right. Well, you're not taking a lot of bumps and stuff, so you don't,
Yeah.
And you're already had
I just want to
background.
be the kid, the eye candy in the
Right.
in the window.
Thoughts on Medusa? What was she like? Huh.
I'm like,
What, was it a bad question?
no,
Oh.
Medusa. No, I love Medusa. She is a very good teacher with wrestling,
Right.
and I think that I was really nervous with Medusa. I think she intimidated me because she's stronger than me, she's bigger than me, I don't want to kick in the face.
Right.
Hey, when someone else is taking a kick, I'm out of here. You know?
So she was pretty cool with you?
No, yeah, definitely.
Okay. I know she's been in the past tough with certain girls and stuff like that, but I guess that's just to teach them respect of business.
Yeah, it is. It is, but I've also been trained by people that show me the same thing.
Right.
And, you know, you can get cranked or you don't.
Right.
And
right.
it still teaches you the same move. So, you know, you never know. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's just her. I think she just doesn't know how much adrenaline she has. Because she's ready to kick some ass.
Right. How about Asia? Your thoughts on Asia? What was it like working with her?
She's a sweetheart. Very, very nice, soft-spoken girl. I thought it was a good deal when she was the nurse.
Right.
I liked her as the nurse. I didn't work with her very much because by the time she started working, WCW was getting ready to end, and that's what happened.
Also, Randy had a brief feud with Kevin Nash in WCW, and you were with him for that. What are your memories of those matches with Kevin?
Oh, with Kevin?
Right.
You know what? He's fun to work with. He's a great guy, and I don't know, I just love Kevin. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. And whenever we had to work with Kevin, I'm like, yay. I don't know. I know we're supposed to, hate everybody, but...
Right. Everyone knows.
Well, there is a lot of hatred back there. Don't get it fucked up.
Right, exactly. Memories of the angle, I guess, where Kevin poured sewage in your car.
We gotta go there.
Yeah, definitely.
Did you see that?
Yeah, it was good. But
I got a question for everybody that brought that sewer truck there. Did you guys clean the shit out of that thing?
was it that bad?
I don't know if it was a real truck or not, or if it was brand new, but dude, I don't know how clean you could get that thing to actually put more fake sewage in it to get us girls.
Right.
But it was heavy. The pressure of that ripped my neck off. And we were just like, it was fun though. And we pre-taped that first.
Right.
So I had to buy two of the same dresses. The one that's actually downstairs
Is what you were.
that we're selling right now, but
Not during it, but.
it was in that scene, and we had to buy two of the same dresses. So one was dry for later, because we had to pre-tape that. It was either in the beginning of the show or the end of the show. I don't know.
I do remember that.
Watch thousands of exclusive shoot interviews right now on TitleMatchNetwork.com.